What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the J.Meaney review. I'm J.Meaney, and today I'm giving my non-spoiler review to A Quiet Place 2. Quiet Place 2 picks up pretty much where the first film left off and finds Evelyn leaving the family home with her children to find others that may have survived. The opening scene of the movie was great. Finally seeing what we saw in that first trailer that we got, the day one outbreak, and I really like that we got a chance to see more of Lee, John Krasinski's character, because obviously he died in the first one. I feel like this really gave John Krasinski a chance to really focus on the directing aspect of the movie and not also have to worry about being the leading man. The film plays with a lot of the tropes of the first film, the high anxiety situations, the audio cutting out whenever it was from the perspective of the daughter who's deaf. And although the movie does feel like a direct continuation of the first film, like it feels like it was shot almost as one long movie, it does build very much on the world that was set up in the first film. We got more insight into everything that happened, how everything happened, what the creatures are, kinda, and how the other humans were effective and how they managed to survive. There was definitely some aspects of like post-apocalyptic things that we've seen before, for example, The Walking Dead, The Last of Us game, but John was really able to make this his own. And like, I'm so impressed that he was able to write, star, and direct in the first film, and that be his directorial? Damn. But I'm really impressed that he was able to not only knock it out of the park with the first film, but to be able to follow it up and it live up to the expectations, in my opinion. Emily Blunt was great per usual. The actress who played the daughter, I can't remember her name. I suck. But she was really good in the film. Like in the first film, she was really good, but she had more to do in this film and more chances to really shine and show her acting capability. Like, I think she was even better in this movie. Some of the things she did actually reminded me of Ellie from The Last of Us, like a deaf Ellie. The scale and the stakes are higher in the film, particularly due to them having a bigger budget now, and they really got to really shine in showing the creatures. Like, they show the creatures in broad daylight. Like, they were very confident in their CGI. For the most part, the creature was always in daylight, broad daylight. Cillian Murphy was also great, per usual, and actually had a bigger role in the film than I thought he was going to have. And I really liked seeing him. Anytime that man pops up in anything, he's just so good. There are a couple things in the movie that I didn't really like, though, and I'll try to get into them without really giving away any spoilers. Some of the tropes that were repeated from the first film came off kind of lazy. Like, it's okay to, like, the high anxiety stakes and doing all that, you know, those kind of tropes, but there's other tropes that were like, okay, you're totally just taking that from the first film and it already feels used and played out. And there are one or two moments that are kind of silly. I mean, I know you have to stretch your imagination, you know, some things are going to be a little bit beyond belief, but they set up rules in the world and how things work. It's a pretty realistic world if creatures actually came. There was a couple things in the movie I'm like, all right, that was stupid. Other than that, though, this movie was great. I absolutely love the first A Quiet Place, and I love this one too. I wouldn't even say I like it better than the first one, and I wouldn't say I like the first one better than this one. I would honestly say I like them just as much, and for different reasons. Like I said, this very much felt like a direct continuation of the first A Quiet Place. It was like they shot one long movie and then split it in half. Like, it really felt like that, which is great that they were able to pull that off. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my eye out for anything John Krasinski does. I mean, he did A Quiet Place, absolutely love it. Quiet Place 2, absolutely love it. Overall, I give A Quiet Place Part 2 a 9 out of 10. I think the movie is great. I highly recommend, if you like the first one, you have to go see the second one. And even if you haven't seen the first one, go out and see the first one. Well, maybe not go out. We can't go out and see the first one. But, you know, maybe rent the first one or streaming or stuff like that. But yeah, guys, that's my thoughts on A Quiet Place 2. Drop down in the comment section if you've seen the movie already, and let me know what you guys thought of the movie. If you haven't seen the movie, let me know what you guys are hoping to see in the movie. And yeah, until next time, guys.